Hey everyone, it's Lisa with Mimi's DIY Journey. Thanks for joining me. Um, so I had found this here at the Goodwill probably a couple years ago, and it has been sitting until I figured out something to do with it. And I have decided to tear it all apart. It came with this in it, like so. And honestly, I think it was that way. So I broke the rivets, got that out, and thought I would make a 3-ring binder journal out of it. So that is my idea. But went to the Goodwill today and I found this. It's actually kind of cute. Family recipes. And it's by Hallmark. And it came with all these little goodies, which that one did too. It came with a lot of flower cards in it. So this has like recipe papers. And then it has like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Had the little clear spiders in it. So these are like to stick your little recipe cards in. And then it had these in there that you can put stuff in. So I'm going to do something with this. Yeah, Hallmark doesn't give a year on it. I've never seen anything like this before. I love the color of it, so it's not like, it's a horrible color. I just want to cover this, and of course I'll cover this up too somehow. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So then I want to use this digital kit on that. I think it'll go really well, the colors, because this is like one of my favorite colors of green, like a sage green. This kit is called Grace in the Gray, and it is a journal for healing, self-discovery, and becoming. So this kit, well, first, it is designed by Pam over at Silver and Sparkle, so I'll leave a link to her channel and her Etsy in the description below. But this journal is, or this journal kit is based around your mental health. So I think it is a beautiful kit. And like this says, this journal belongs to someone who is learning, growing, healing, and becoming. I absolutely love this, especially for someone, as myself who struggles with mental health as well. I really love this journal kit. Um, Here at the bottom it says, "You are enough, just as you are, one step at a time. You are becoming." Just absolutely beautiful. I love it. I think I need to print these journal pages on cardstock, though. I think is what I need to do. So, um, my safe place. What does safety feel like? What sounds do I hear? What colors do I see? Who is there? Just so that you can, do some journaling and, look back on, what makes you feel better in your head, I guess, is how I would say it. Evidence against my worries. What am I afraid of? What is actually true? The growth I didn't notice. Something I handle better now. Something I've learned. A boundary I have set. A fear I have faced. songs that calm me, music heals this playlist, songs that remind me of good memories, songs that energize me, songs that make me feel understood. This is a gentle habit tracker, which I think I need to set that to the side. Water, sleep, movement, medication, fresh air, creativity, reading, gratitude. And this one is a mood and energy tracker. Mood, energy, stress, anxiety, hopefulness. And then some journal pages here. Yeah, I think I'm going to print this on cardstock. That is one thing I'm going to do. Because I want to be able to cut these in half and put this in here as my flip pages. And I think cardstock will be better. Yeah. I mean, I could use like, I can get a hold of one. I could use just one of those. It's just a little thicker than my regular copy paper, but I could just find ways to maybe keep the lines, decorate over these. Something to think about. I'm still going to print those on cardstock, and I'll print on the back too. So then we have some ephemera, songs that calm me. This is all about the music. I love the little record. Oh, and the tape player or tape cassette. Some journal cards. Your story matters. I choose peace. Progress is still progress. I can begin again. Small steps matter. Toolbox for hard days. People I can contact. Things that usually help me. Comfort foods. Reasons to keep going. Places I feel safe. Some more journal cards. When I feel overwhelmed, a gentle reminder it's okay to take things one small step at a time. When I feel exhausted, every day. When I feel discouraged, when I feel lonely, when I feel stuck, when anxiety feels loud. 15-minute care, 5-minute care, deep care, and there's places to write your own in. So 5-minute care, drink water, stretch, step outside. 15-minute care, journal, take a walk, listen to music. Deep care, call a friend, therapy appointment, creative session. And then some library cards with lessons learned, things I'm letting go of, moments of joy, reasons for hope. And then these are like questions that there's journal space that you can answer them. What would I tell a friend feeling this way? What habits do I want to develop? What made me smile recently? And then some more. And then these are some sentiments. Grow through what you go through. You're capable of amazing things. Wherever you are, be all there. Kindness is a light that never fades. Very beautiful. Very beautiful journal kit. Believe in yourself. You are adventurous. You are worthy. And some more. Compassion, perseverance, acceptance, patience, renewal. Then here is some more encouraging words. And then It looks like all of the encouraging words, just in a smaller version, all on one page. And then some beautiful fussy cuts. Some journal cards. Those are beautiful. I love the butterfly. Ooh, pretty pocket. Some more pockets and journal cards. Bookmark tag. Now I don't have them printed out, but this actually did come with some coloring pages that were really, they were cool. But my granddaughter likes to color, so I actually gave them to her. So that's the only thing in the kit that I do not have to show you. But I am real quick going to print the journal pages on to some cardstock, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have all the journal pages print out on some cardstock. I really need to print on the back of these. I'll worry about that when I come to it, because right now I want to do the cover. I'm pretty excited about that. So I just took a jar and put it in here so I have it flat. And I wanted to put some corner protectors on here, but I can't find them. And I know I have some. I'm missing a couple things actually. And I have no idea what I did with them. No idea. Probably when I cleaned and rearranged everything, I put them somewhere. And I don't know where. All right, so I have this piece of cardstock that I thought maybe would do good to cover that up. And I have dug out a few things that I thought, like maybe this could be an open, maybe put a piece of cardstock here so we can make a pocket. I really don't know yet. I honestly really don't know. So I'm going to take my tear ruler because I don't want any straight edges, and I'm going to tear this side off first. I don't want these flowers. And then let's use this bottom part. So where's my pencil? Right here. I think I want to do this just a tad bit bigger than what this yellow part is on there. So that way, if I tear wrong, which is a very high probability, then that's good. All right. So let's do the height here. There. Okay. I'm going to keep those pieces because I might end up using them. Okay, so it's got a little dent in here, and then it's kind of dented down there too, but honestly, I really don't mind. I like that. I really think that it's going to be pretty. Part of me just wants to glue it and go with it, but then I want to wait. So, do I want to use, yes, I do. I was going to think that one or the one without the grace and the gray. No, I like the grace and the gray. So let's see how this goes. I have a hair on my shirt. I could see it and it was bugging me. I don't know what I'm doing yet, guys. I just know I wanted to use that and I wanted to use this kit. And we're going to figure it out as we go along. All right. I'm not sure now that's behind there that I like that color. And then we could do that. And then it open up. I do have this. Let's rip this down and see. Let's just compare. Let's just compare. All right, so first I'm going to tear, we can tear two edges. This is some pretty thick cardstock. Okay. All right, so now let's just use this. That is actually torn. We're really crooked. Let's just go to that line. Well, I moved my edge of my paper. Here, we'll line it up at the bottom. There we go. Okay, and we're going to go to that line. There. Okay. Don't make it difficult, Lisa. Just go with it. That is a little bit bigger. I'm using my mat to kind of line things up. Okay. I think that'll be fine. You can always. Oh, I really like that better. I do. I like that a lot better than this. I thought I would like that more, but okay, so let's ink and see what that looks like. Okay, then we'll ink this. That looks a lot better. So I am thinking I need to get some more double-sided puppy tape. That's what I need to do. I have some dots as well. I have some open. Those are itty bitty dots. Oops. I just got one on my finger. All right, so I have some double-sided puffy tape. I have these dots as well. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. And I am using the Beacons Fabri-Tac glue. Just because I feel better using that with the type of material that this album is. I think that'll work better than, like the art glitter glue or the PVA glue. I'm going to make sure I get close to the edges and the corners because I do not want this coming up. All right, so try not to get my big head in the way. Making sure everything is covered. Rub that glue off. And it is good and centered. Hey, you get over there. There we go. All right, I did get them corners good, so happy about that. I cleaned my little spatulas. They're all nice and clean. So this, I was thinking of putting the double-sided puffy tape on because that would raise it up and give it a little dimension. And then if I want to slide anything under there, I can later. Do I want to do that? That is the last part of this chain that I have. Hang on. Let's go ahead and cut one chain off of each end. That is better. I like that. Okay. I'm just going to mark where I want to lay that back down at. I believe I got this from reneebouquet.com. It's been a long while since I've ordered it, and I've kind of been hoarding this last little piece. Okay, so there's one of my little pencil marks and my other little pencil mark. Not that it has to be perfect, it doesn't. Okay, so let's get some dots here in the center. I'll probably put some more. Let's move this over. Move that in just a little bit. Okay. And then I gotta remember that this is going to be, oops, this part is going to be resting on part of that. Come on, get off me. Okay. I think that might be all right. So let's, okay. Yeah, I think it needs some dots. I think it needs some more dots in the middle. Down the middle here. Yeah, I'm almost out. Which I haven't used the double-sided puffy tape in a long while. So okay, I think that'll be right. Okay. And then let's get the backing off. So yeah, I'm pretty low on it. So I need to get some more. Definitely need to get some more. And oops, silly. next one. All right, let's get this one. Then we'll get this one. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to put some Beacon's Fabric glue just on the end here, kind of like a U shape. I can control myself here. Okay. I think. I hope. Okay. And then I can always go back later and slide things up under that a little bit, even right here, as I decide more what I want to do. So far, I think that's a good start. It did cover that little dent there more, using that one and making it just a wee bit bigger. Yep. Okay, guys. I think it's a good start. I really do. And then I got some of this burlap that I thought could wrap around the spine here, but I don't know. I kind of like that a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But if you have some ideas on what you would do and don't mind sharing, go ahead and leave those in the comments below and let me know what you'd like to see me do. Because right now I really don't have any ideas. I am just, I'm going to do what comes to me as I'm working on it. So hopefully you guys like this idea. Definitely something new for me, for sure. So we'll see how well it goes. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. That's the best way to support me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and select all so you don't miss any future content from me. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.